Got Mike on the line there?
Yes, I am.
How you doing, Mike?
Hi.
Okay, how you guys doing? I work in restaurants, and one waitress I worked with one time that I really liked. I mean, she was a good person and everything. So she and her husband said, "Why don't we come to your house? We sell Amway." And I was like, "Okay, sure. So let's see what you got." So they came over and ran the whole bit, and they're so enthusiastic about it. And I was like, "Okay, you done? Okay, no thanks, bye." It was like just to see what it was about. So I've got experience with the pitch and everything. But so one time I thought, recently since I got a computer, I thought, why don't I just Google? It's called Amway, so presumably the etymology of that is American way. So I said, I wonder if Amway sells American-made products. So I went on there and no, it should be called Chinway. So, my point is from the get-go, it's already. I mean, if they made their products in America, if they really wanted to be a quality enterprise, they would make their products in America. But right off the bat, it should be apparent to everybody what a scam it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like any other damn scam. But that's all I wanted to say about Amway. I just wanted to throw that in there, that their products are not made in America.
Okay.
Chinway.
I'm really not that worried. I mean, I see the point in kind of a potential hypocrisy in their name. I'm really not that concerned about where the products are made. One of the things that they're doing is trying to get products that are cost effective, and that means that a lot of times, because of the way we've got trade laws set up, that's the way it's just going to work out. Would I rather that we supported our own economy first? Sure, but that's not necessarily cost effective when you're trying to make products that you can sell cheap. If the salesperson and his upline and his upline and their upline are all getting a chunk of this, you've got to pretty much come up with the cheapest products you can. So
I'm not surprised.
I see the point, but it doesn't surprise me at all to find that their products aren't made in America.
I've got a blender. I've got a little 2-inch tape recorder, and some other products that I got real cheap that don't work anymore. I got T-shirts that come apart after a couple of months. And I'm just really tired of all this crap that is supposed to be so good for us. That look how cheap. Well, it didn't last long, but look how cheap it was. I'm just kind of tired of this nonsense. Isn't it great that we can get crap from China? Really
maybe you get what you pay for. I mean, I've got plenty of things that were made overseas that have lasted me for decades.
Yeah.
So.
Well, those one or two times, I love those one or two times. Anyway, that's all I want to say about it. I don't want to bother you anymore. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I'm not. Not to hack on Mike, but I'm not a big fan of gross generalizations in that sense where, if it's made overseas, it's crap.
One of my favorite moments from Back to the Future 2 was where Marty goes back and, this is 3, and he talks to Doc Brown of the 50s, and Doc Brown looks at the DeLorean circuit and says, "Hey, no wonder this thing failed. It says made in Japan."
Yeah. And so's my TV and the DVD player, and pretty sure most of the parts in my computer.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
So we've got about 26, 27 minutes left in the program, maybe a little bit less. Did you, by the way, delete that other post?
The one from
David Mabus?
Yes, I did.
You're so funny. For those who don't know, and the timing's kind of good, we can get back to your last bit there, but the Amazing Meeting was this weekend. That's put on by James the Amazing Randi, who's founder of the James Randi Educational Foundation that has for years hosted a $1 million challenge to anyone who can present under proper scientific test conditions evidence for paranormal, supernatural abilities, powers, whatever. And there's all kinds of people who've applied for under all kinds of different categories. Lots of dowsers, some psychics. But this guy supposedly applied. He was doing some interpretations of Nostradamus, so I think he thinks that Nostradamus predicted Depeche Mode, and that Depeche Mode predicted 9/11. And that he therefore should have won the $1 million prize, but Randy and Dawkins and I don't remember who else. Basically, this big atheist conspiracy is out to make him look crazy, and
they're making him look crazy apparently by forcing him to mass mail dozens of atheist email addresses with links to these posts that have incoherent ramblings and weird pictures of satanic images and things.
We have a telephone system for our cabal where they call out and each one of us takes a shift. Matter of fact, Tuesday from I think 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is my shift, where I send out my mental probe and get right into this guy's mind and force him to write things that make him look really stupid.
Yes.
So, you know.
And I'm in charge of the department of Google stalking people.
Yes. Google stalker.
That's
all right, we can't go there right now.
Okay.
But.
Yes.